Hello everybody, welcome back. The 3.0 update is finally live, and the most important addition to the persistent universe with this update, in my opinion, is cargo activities, and in general the profession of trading. Finally, we have a lot more options to enjoy gameplay in the persistent universe other than fighting, and it is not only easy but also fun to travel around the various locations of the standard system. All the new locations are like trading goods and commodities in order to make profit and enjoy everything that this new world, this new version of the persistent universe has to offer us. So today I wanted to talk about trading, I wanted to talk about cargo activities in the persistent universe right now and show you how you can start making money, how you can start making Alpha UEC, the in-game currency we have right now, enough money to buy everything and anything you will need in order to have fun in Star Citizen 3.0. There are a couple of things that you need to remember in order to become a successful trader. First of all, trading in Star Citizen, and not only Star Citizen, even in real life, is following a very basic principle. Buy low, sell high for the maximum profit. So this is going to be your driving force, this is going to be the first thing you will need to search and discover which commodity will make me the most money and at which prices. The second very important thing you need to remember is that we are dealing with a dynamic economy. Even at the tiny scale of the standard system we have right now, the economy is dynamic. So what does that mean exactly? It means that the prices are not static. If you have found a very good price difference between two locations for a specific good and you are making a good profit, that doesn't mean that the price will remain the same. The more the players are trading with a specific commodity, the easier and the faster it is to have price fluctuation, something that can mess with our plans initially but can also provide us with a lot more opportunities for profit. So after these two things, it becomes apparent that you need to know the prices and the goods you're trading with in order to become successful. And since the NPC at the administration offices are not very talkative and don't wish to share the secrets of the trade, the best way to know the prices of the different commodities, of the various commodities we have in the persistent universe right now, is to visit the trading kiosks at Port Olisar, Grimhex, Levski, and pretty much every location that is selling goods and commodities. The prices I am showing you right now are the prices of goods at Port Olisar of a fresh server, without much trading going on around. And it is quite easy to understand which of these commodities are going to be more profitable than the others. So we can see that gold, diamond, and laranite are going to have a much better profit to trade with and will make you richer faster. But they are definitely not the only goods you should keep an eye on. Something else that you need to remember we cannot unfortunately see here is that the goods and commodities at the various locations of Star Citizen have two different prices. The buy price, the price you will pay when you are buying one of these commodities, and the selling price, the price that you will get when you are selling these commodities at a specific location. Sadly, the trading kiosks and the whole system is built in such a way that we cannot see the selling prices of these commodities unless we have some with us, unless we have some in the cargo hold of our vessel waiting for us to sell them. But the buy prices we can see here are a very good indication of which commodities are going to have the best profit. So on a fresh server, on a brand new server that doesn't have much trading going on, laranite is the most expensive commodity to buy from Port Olisar, but it is also the best commodity to sell to Port Olisar with a price at around 72 Alpha UEC per unit. But this might not always be the case. As we have mentioned already, prices change, and the next time you will visit Port Olisar with a cargo hold full of laranite, you might take a loss and not make some profit. To avoid this, you need to know the prices at any given moment at each one of the locations, the major at least locations, the locations that you are visiting and trading the most, in order to know where you should go next and which good you should trade next for the maximum profit. Here again you can see the prices of a fresh server at Grimhex, and it becomes apparent that trading a laranite, diamond and gold is going to be very lucrative. and you should expect most other players to be doing the same. This will have an effect at the price of Laranite at Grim Hex. It will lower the supply of Laranite from Grim Hex and it will skyrocket the price. When this happens, you have two options in order to continue making profit. Either find another good and commodity to trade with, and this is why you should always keep 2-3 more goods in your mind in order to change your main good of trading and continue making profit. Or find another location from where you can buy Laranite or whichever commodity you have been trading until now. Laranite is just an example. Buy Laranite low from that commodity and go back to Grim Hex to sell it for a very good profit. The prices in Star Citizen in the 3.0 persistent universe we have right now follow the rule of supply and demand. If you keep this in mind, then you are going to become a very successful trader very fast. But with 3 only major hubs, trading hubs in the game right now, Portals are Grim Hex and Levski, trading is going to be a bit boring and will not have a lot of possibilities of strategies to follow, right? Where this is where the ground outposts come into play and make the whole system even more impressive. You can buy commodities from the ground outpost at each one of the moons of Star Citizen of the persistent universe we have right now. I have mentioned many times already that the outposts of Star Citizen, of the planets and moons of Star Citizen, will have their own unique purpose in the game. And that is not only to land, have fun and explore around. Each one of these outposts, based on its type, sells different goods and commodities at a lower price than the major trading hubs. So from mining outposts, you can buy metals and minerals at a much cheaper price than you can buy them at Grim Hex or Port Olisar or Levski. A nice example here is buying Laranite at a cheaper price and selling it back at Port Olisar for a bigger profit. Something important about the outpost is that they have limited quantities to trade with. You may have a lot of money and be eager to buy a huge amount of Laranite, for example, but the outpost you are visiting might not have enough Laranite to sell to you. Also, not every mining outpost will be selling the same commodity. One will be selling Laranite and diamond, the other will be selling diamond and gold, others will be selling tungsten, etc, etc. Following the same principle, hydroponics outposts that produce food, will have food to sell. And research outposts will be selling medical supplies, for example. You can find the trading kiosk as well as an administration NPC officer in the outpost, inside the building that is labeled as storage. Trading in Star Citizen right now is very simple and you can make a ton of money, depending of course on how much money you spend. The more money you spend, the more money you will make. But what really happens if you are fresh into the game? What really happens when you just start and you have 5,000 Alpha UC only? Sure, Laranite and gold and diamonds are very good to trade with in order to go for the maximum profit, but if you don't have a big capital, it will take you a lot more time. There are some other goods that you can start trading with if you don't have a lot of money, and some of these goods are fluorine and corundum that are not very expensive to buy and will net you a profit of around 2 to 3 Alpha UC per unit every time. Or tungsten, which is my personal favorite and will net you a solid profit of 4 Alpha UC per unit every time. It seems that not many people are using tungsten in order to make money at the beginning, so that makes it a very good option to keep in mind. As you can see, we have many options to start trading and making profit in the persistent universe. You can go between the 3 major hubs, Port Olisar, Grim Hex and Levski, in order to trade in goods and commodities and make money. This option is going to be faster because the only thing you have to do is land on one location, buy commodities and get back to the initial destination, or you can visit one of the outposts, ground outposts, and buy commodities cheaper for the maximum profit. It will take you more time to perform planetary landing, buy the commodity and return to the initial destination to sell that specific good, and it is always possible for the outpost you are visiting to not have enough goods to sell to you, but it is definitely good to have options and try to experiment, visit all of the outposts until you find the combination of goods and of course locations that will make you the best profit or you enjoy trading with. And at the same time, you might find some really nice offers. You can find, for example, cheap medical supplies or cheap distilled spirits that you can sell back at Levski, Grimheks or Port Olisar. Something else that I need to mention, but will not really affect your trading in any way, and you will notice yourselves as well, is that there is a difference in the prices you see written on the trading kiosk and the prices you get when selling or buying commodities. So if, for example, the trading kiosk is telling you that the price for a specific commodity is at 20 alpha UEC per unit, you're actually getting a bit more or paying a bit more because the price, it is always 20 point something, 20.2, 20.3, 20.4. So this is everything you need to know about trading and cargo activities right now in Star Citizen, in the persistent universe of the 3.0 update. In my opinion, it is a very easy and fast way to make money, to have enough money to buy everything you're going to need in the game right now. And it is a lot of fun thanks to the whole process, thanks to the fact that we have to visit each and every one of these locations. We have to search around for price fluctuations and see what will benefit us the most at any given moment. Personally, I am having a lot of fun in Star Citizen right now, and I'm really happy to see trading becoming part of our gameplay experience. I think you're gonna love it as well. It is very interesting, a very interesting activity to perform in the persistent universe right now, and I only hope that it will become better. Remember that the prices we see right now and the fluctuation of prices might be temporary. We might have some changes, EIG might make adjustments to the commodities, to the prices and the profit we can make. But if you always keep in mind that this is a dynamic economy that is following the rule of supply and demand, and buying low, selling high will net you the maximum profit, then you will have absolutely no problem to become a successful trader and have a lot of money in the game, no matter what kind of changes are coming along its way. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove and I will see you around the verse. Bye bye.